Hey everybody, Jay Lugo with Skybomb. Welcome to another live stream episode, as opposed to other channels that I guess they're faking live streams now. Okay, that's very interesting. Um, I don't know what that's all about. Well, yesterday we had the opportunity. Hello, my two viewers. As always, if you want to interact, you can always interact on the live chat. I'm able to answer any questions or anything as I was. Well, yeah, two viewers. It went from two to one to two again. So, anywho, yesterday we went back to Rich Landing for their monthly EA meeting and had a blast over there with all those folks. Got to meet a lot of people. It was just really a great time. But to get back into the whole fake stream thing, we, like I said, I some channels out there, and I'm not going to name call channels because I'm not going to start this whole rivalry thing. But there are channels out there that are faking streams. Now, the key thing to know is obviously when you do a live stream like I am doing right now, it will say streamed and however long it was streamed, how many days or what have you. Whereas when you upload, it won't say that. So just to kind of clarify that. But so going back to Rich Landing, like I said, we had a great time. This is clearly, yeah, Christian. Yeah, that definitely very fake stream here. Nope, I'm sitting at home. You can see the dog moving behind me. Nothing is choreographed here. It's very unscripted, unapologetic. Um, like I said, the whole group is all about having a good time and showing people aviation, uh, from rotary to fixed wing to hang gliding, like you're passionate about, Christian, and just being personal with the following. So to kind of go on to that point, so the last video created last night, I saw the Boeing 777. I'm not sure if y'all seen it, but I uploaded a video that contains when that engine cowling came apart, it's on fire. And so I uploaded that and it has under 70 views on YouTube. Now I took the same video and I put it on Instagram, and all the socials are named the same. They're all Skybomb. So I put it up at noon, and we're about to break 900 views on Instagram. So not that I'm not appreciative of my audience, my viewing, or what have you on YouTube, but certainly there's a difference on the traffic that YouTube is creating and the traffic that Instagram is creating. So just kind of wanted to address that for a second or so, and then to get back into the whole these crazy channels that if you got over 10,000 followers, I mean, it's about time to stop calling yourself a little itty bitty channel. You're not an itty bitty channel anymore. Now, if you don't want to monetize the channel, that's up to you. That's no problem with that. If you want to do it pro bono, you don't want to take up the YouTube ad content or what have you, that's excellent. But stop calling yourself an itty bitty channel. You're no longer an itty bitty channel. You're obviously a big channel. You have over 10,000 followers, and that's awesome. But that there's no need to misclassify yourself as a channel and then start with these crazy gimmicks, with a radio or just crazy, insane gimmicks that make no sense. It takes away from the value of the channel. So my peace of mind on that. So anyhow, so I'm gearing up for this trip, and that's why I wanted to do this quick live here on Sunday because tomorrow I'll be packing for most of the time, and then um, I'll be traveling on Tuesday. But just like I said, I really don't want to throw a lot of details on the trip, but definitely what's going to go on is I'm going to be going kind of like it's going to be, I'm going west, you could say, and then southwest, I guess. And I'm going to be getting a auto rotation endorsement that's going to work really well with my CFI training that I will be continuing as nothing has really opened up in the Central Florida market as a tour pilot. I'm still looking. If anything does come up, I'm crossing my fingers that by March there will be some solid offers for something in the area, and then I can at least fly some tours. I'll call everybody from people from YouTube, from my contact list, from my Instagram, Twitter, everybody. Uh, Hopefully, y'all can come out and maybe support me, take a quick flight. It would mean a lot to me if I got a little bit of support to be able to kind of realize this and obviously put the hours in. So let's see, planes, archery. What do you mean? Yeah, I think Christian was just messing around. Uh, Planes, archery, and table tennis. I think he's, I made a mention about some people using gimmicks and using, saying that they're doing live streams when they're really not. They're scripted type um, content, which there's no problem with that. But if it's streamed, it's streamed. Like this is live. This is me sitting in my living room talking to you live. There's nothing scripted about this. Whereas if I take a camera, I record myself for a few minutes, and I do some crazy weird antics with a radio, and then I say I'm shooting this live, that's that's not true, and just it takes away from authenticities of channels, and that's just it. Creators, if you're making these type of videos, you're obviously watching other people to kind of get ideas on how to be successful, and that's what I do on my off time when I'm not creating content. I'm out there looking and just doing research and trying to find out how I can better make this channel. And as long as I am on this, for all the people watching Christian plains archery and table tennis from Oklahoma, if you guys want to see certain things from the channel, please feel free on the discussion to kind of go in there and just request those things. Hey, I'd like to see you do this. I'd like to see you do that. As long as it's not illegal or unethical or what have you, I'd be more than willing to try to explore it and see if it can be done for the channel, for the viewership pleasure. So please, if you don't mind, somehow just get your input in, your comments or what have you, and I'll try to make sure that I can see if I can oblige to everybody's requests. So yeah, does it? Anybody have any question, Christian, from Montana or Plains Archery and Table Tennis from Oklahoma? You guys have anything that you might want to ask or any comments that you might want to talk about this week in aviation? Hey, what's up, new dev? How's school going? Everything going well with you? Where are you out of new dev? Are you EAA guys building? It's going well. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. Are you? I'm not sure I understand your question there, Christian. What 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 did you mean with? I know I said I went to an EAA meeting. Oh, we are EAA 102 almost. No builders. Oh, okay. Um, no, these guys aren't really building. They're down in a flying community that they're trying to get off the ground called Rich Landing. The identifier is 4FL5 down in Polk County. in Frostburg, Florida. And so they have just they're not building anything per se. They have some old pipers out there, but I'm more interested in the private flying community aspect of it and the networking aspect of it. So that's why I'm kind of doing that. We do Young Eagles at least a couple. Yeah, and they do. They're very involved with the Young Eagles, so they're definitely trying to get that off the ground, and then also just trying to get whoever is interested in aviation, but they're aircraft wise, they're I'm you know they have what they have. They just have some older equipment, older pipers or what have you, but they're not building anything per se. It'd be awesome if somebody was building like an RV that you could sit there and just kind of watch them go through the process. But unfortunately, they're just not quite there yet. They're trying to get some people moved into the community, and I think as more people move into the community, there'll be people building aircraft and really just getting more into the experimental aircraft side of the house as opposed to these guys that they're trying to build their chapter per se. So, but I'm rooting for them. I'm going to their meetings, supporting their lunches and stuff, and hopefully, like I said, they can get somebody moved in there and they can start kind of building something experimental. And I have my two cameras that I can always bring in and try to shoot some content. I've been also trying to do some owner interviews, people that own aircraft, and just kind of have them tell me their experience on that. As most of you might know, most people are kind of they can be a little bit shy about going on camera. So it's a little bit of a selling point of trying to get somebody to go on camera and then just assure them that, look, we're going to do our best. If you don't like what comes out, then we'll try to edit it and make sure that everything is to whoever goes on camera's liking, obviously, because it's their image and it's basically their representation of themselves. So I want to make sure that they're happy with whatever gets put out on their disc brand, on their Skybomb, and under my name. So yeah, I'm trying to get that worked out. But like I said at the beginning, if anybody does have any input as far as anything that they do want to see, just go into the comments, or there's always a discussion session on YouTube that we can kind of I can kind of see if I can oblige to some of that. All right, so Christian says we do our meeting either at the member hangar or at the restaurant first Wednesday of every month. They have been doing Zoom meetings occasionally, mainly for hanging with other pilots. Yes, so these guys have been doing meetings on actually Saturdays, and they have a beautiful clubhouse at Rich Landing, and like I said, Frostproof, Florida. And mainly, it's an outdoor activity with COVID. Better to be kind of outside. So we'll go in kind of in the clubhouse to do the quick meeting, whatever. We'll run through slides real quick, and then we'll have a lunch, outdoor lunch. And so there'll be a lot of social distancing, but so just nobody wants to get these get-togethers and get people sick. So obviously, the more that we're outside, the more that we're kind of we're in the same place, but being able to adhere to the distancing. I could give a crap about. Yeah, I know, but just to make sure that everybody understands how this is kind of going with, especially with an EAA chapter like that. So, but definitely there's it's a good time, at least for me. This is my second meeting going down there, and I think each meeting gets a little bit better. Got to go do some commissions. Okay, see you, New Def. Thanks for checking in. Hopefully everything you have a good time. Good luck with your channel. Thanks, man. We'll definitely keep grinding out. We'll keep making some content there. So yeah, so to kind of wrap up with the EAA stuff, yeah, it's a good time. It's usually on the weekends, on Saturdays. We have a luncheon, and yesterday we took off from there around 4 o'clock. So, and we got there around 11. So it was a pretty good long time. Some people flew in from the South Florida area. Some people flew in from Venice. So there was a really good showing. Each time I've gone, it's like more and more people are getting up to these meetings because look, the big events are kind of canceling this year. So it this is all we have for aviation, to share aviation. So definitely these little small events are kind of key to keep sharing aviation and just having the networking that we kind of require. So hopefully that answers most things. I think we've gone through an array of topics there. If nobody else has any, okay, I have personally tons of content I could make, but it's hard to start. Send out cameras, and I watch a lot of creators. I'll never discourage you to go ahead and make your own content, Christian. If you want to, there's people that will send stuff, and I can obviously I'll take a little bit chunk of that, and I can credit you for the stuff. So if you go under the About tab on my channel, there's ways to kind of get that stuff to me through either Facebook, Instagram. I have everything under there, Twitter, even like a little website that I created just to kind of keep track with everything. So if you want to kind of share with that, and like I said, I can always credit you and say this came from you and anybody out there that's wanting to do that. So, but that's pretty much about it for today, folks. So if nobody else has any questions, real quickly, I'll go ahead and wrap this one up. Hope everybody has an awesome Sunday, and thank you so much for watching. If bored, check out my channel, and a bunch of we'll make more machine work computers. Okay, I'll definitely take a look as I sign off here, Christian. Hopefully you have a great day. Thank you so much for interacting. Thank you everybody else for interacting this session. And as always, this has been Jay Lugo from Skyrock signing out. Everybody have a great day. Take care.